Right now, a popular downtown staple is in danger of getting demolished, while students are turning to social media to voice their thoughts. Also, the dry conditions have sparked numerous wildfires here in the Badger State. What DNR officials say about the numerous blazes we've seen. And the Davenport community gathers to raise awareness for those killed in the building collapse. That's all coming up at 5:30. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. The Madison community is rallying behind a beloved downtown staple that's in danger of closing. Vintage Spirits and Grill could be forced to close its doors as soon as next year if plans to raise the building to put up an apartment complex in its place are approved. But not if its regulars have anything to say about it. Braden Ross has the story.
I worked across the street, what is Ramen Kid, used to be Lava Lounge. My husband was at the Red Shed.
The year was 2002, and a 24-year-old Brittany Kramer saw an opportunity.
This place was the living room, came for sale, and we had the magical idea to start a restaurant and bar.
The almost 100-year-old building had a long history.
She has been a gas station, Mitchell's Greasing Palace. She's been Gaydon's Fish Market, which was a loved fish market.
But 21 years ago, it got a new identity when Brittany, along with her husband Trent and his uncle, opened Vintage Spirits and Grill.
Still the same as it was 21 years ago. It's just like good, feel-good community that walk into this building.
Over the years, their business grew.
We expanded outside the group of this company for Vintage Brewing Company. At the end of the day, though, this is still our baby. This is where it started. This is our home.
But then a curveball.
We immediately were like, okay, what's the offer? Because we wanted to, of course, be the ones to buy it. But unfortunately, the offer was significantly more than anything that we could do.
The property owners were looking to sell to the Carey Group, a developer planning to raise the current building and put up a high-rise apartment complex.
When this news first came out that this was a possibility, we stayed really quiet, and everything kind of happened organically with the response.
Vintage saw an outpouring of support, community members sharing their disappointment online and to the Urban Design Commission considering the proposal.
A family has grown out of the Vintage. Please do not destroy this for us.
A cheaply manufactured, unaffordable high-rise does not make for a home. Vintage already does.
Please leave it alone.
Developer on the project, Kevin Carey, says it would meet a desperate need for housing downtown.
And as much as some people don't want the new development to happen, their house at one point was a cornfield, and the people that lived next to the cornfield didn't want that to go.
But others have pushed back, citing the fact that the plans don't include any affordable units. As for Brittany, she still hasn't given up hope in keeping the spirit of Vintage alive.
I support growth, I support progress, but in my eyes, like, this corner is just best viewed at eye level.
And as for what's next, she's still not sure, but she says they'll be here serving up specials for as long as they can. For News 3 Now, I'm Braden Ross.
Developers on the project met with the Urban Design Commission last Wednesday to get feedback on their proposal. Next, they'll have to submit an official application, which will need to be okayed by the commission before eventually heading to the Common Council for final approval. Well, let's head outside right now for your certified most accurate forecast with meteorologist Alex Harrington. We could breathe today, Alex. It was nice.
Yeah, Armand. And folks, it wasn't too bad. The air quality has been improving throughout the day. Been in some conversations with our air quality experts in the National Weather Service. They're thinking there's the possibility that they might actually end the air quality advisory a little bit earlier for parts of Wisconsin. So pollution on the patio, so to speak, will be going down and down and down. We're also watching a couple showers and thunderstorms popping up across central and portions of northern Wisconsin. This is the cold front that's coming towards the south. It's going to scour out all this Canadian wildfire smoke. A couple of showers east of La Crosse, a couple of showers popping up around Camp Douglas. Not everyone will see those showers and those thunderstorms tonight, and a little bit later in my main weather, I will track those hour by hour, and I will track the front hour by hour. Again, right now, air quality advisory still in effect until midnight, but again, some conversations that it might be lifted a little bit earlier. Looking at the visibilities, Janesville at 6 miles, 7 miles in Viroqua, but 9-10 miles across much of southern Wisconsin. This is an improvement over yesterday. Take a look at our friends in Platteville. Time lapse on our Queen Bee Radio Skycam. Look at the hazy skies, that pearly white color, and then that pearly white color here live in Platteville right now, still there. So that shows us that that smoke is still there, but we again will be tracking that smoke's departure in just a bit. We'll be tracking the shower and thunderstorm chances with that cold front, and then I'll be bringing up just just how refreshing Monday might be.
Alex, thank you. Drought conditions in southern Wisconsin have fueled the burn this spring and summer. Numerous wildfires have kept crews busy across the state, including one that torched hundreds of acres near Coloma this month and one that burned around 3,000 acres of land at Fort McCoy in April. In the past week alone, the Wisconsin DNR has seen at least 50 fires, not counting others they didn't themselves respond to.
Typically in July, we see very few fires, but this year we're seeing a very large increase in the amount of fire responses. It's definitely a busier year for us. It's the most drought we've seen in the Midwest in quite a few years, if not decades. Like I said, we see this drought condition come about every 10 to 15 years.
On For the Record this morning, fire specialist Ron Schneider says the #1 cause of fires in the state is people burning debris. That was identified as the cause of the pallet fire near Coloma. Schneider says it will take a lot more rain for the region to catch up on its deficit. In Milwaukee, police are searching for a vehicle that they said was involved in a hit-and-run crash that killed a pedestrian last night. Officials say the silver Jeep Grand Cherokee was involved in a fatal crash at the intersection of 23rd and Greenfield Avenue just after 10. The Jeep may have damage on the passenger side headlamp area and hood. The vehicle's driver's side headlight was not working prior to the crash. Police said the vehicle was last seen traveling east on West Greenfield Avenue, then south on 22nd Street. Anyone with information on the vehicle is urged to contact police at 414-935-7360. 2 separate motorcycle crashes in Monroe County left 3 people injured, according to the sheriff's office. First responders were called to the area of State Highway 33 near Ocelot Road in Portland Township just before 1 this afternoon. Monroe County Sheriff's Office says the Iowa motorcyclist lost control, went off-road into a ditch, and traveled about 70 feet before flipping over. The man and the Iowa woman riding with him were both ejected. Officials say none of them wore a helmet at the time of the crash. They both suffered severe injuries to their heads. The woman also suffered a severe injury to the back and was taken by Gunderson Air to La Crosse Hospital. The man was taken by ambulance to a La Crosse hospital. And the other motorcycle crash involved a Sparta man. He failed to negotiate a curve and drove into a ditch. Luckily, the man was wearing a helmet, but was taken to a Sparta hospital for a suspected broken arm. His speed is believed to have been a factor in that crash. In Greene County, a 24-year-old man was arrested last night for driving under the influence with a child in the vehicle. Police stopped the Darlington man just before 9:30 in the 4800 block of State Highway 11 in the town of Sylvester, after they said he was driving at 86 miles per hour in a 55 zone. The man faces tentative charges of OWI second offense with a passenger under the age of 16. He was also cited for speeding, violation of child safety restraint rules for a child under 4, and operating without a valid license. Today in Davenport, Iowa, about 50 people marched from LeClaire Park to Davenport City Hall as part of a Quad Cities movement to march to raise awareness for those who lost their lives on May 28th at the building collapse at 324 Main Street. The marchers began with a prayer and then took to the streets with megaphones and signs. According to officials there will be a vigil for the 3 victims on the 28th of each month. Police in Fargo, North Dakota are trying to figure out why a gunman opened fire on officers responding to a crash on Friday. 1 officer was killed and 2 others were critically wounded, and a 25-year-old bystander was also hurt. 1 officer returned fire. He shot and killed the gunman, Muhammad Barakat. Police say he fired at firefighters responding to the crash scene. Investigators say it's unclear if the gunman was involved in the initial crash, but early reports indicate he was not. They are still trying to figure out what prompted that shooting. Well, coming up next at 5:30, it's only July, but some in Madison are already thinking about sending kids back to school. The community gathered to make sure they have all the supplies they need. And tonight at 10, the week-long Sac County Fair wrapped up today. We'll show you the sights and sounds from this year's event.
Experience, knowledge, and results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are veterans struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin, with benefit approvals being issued to veterans in just days, not months. You have already made a most noble sacrifice. You shouldn't have to continue doing so. We are here to support you. With pride in the way, it's never easy to ask for assistance, but rest assured we are here to help. The VRAP team is standing by to help. So call 833-WISC-VRAP or visit vrapwi.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you. On behalf of the state of Wisconsin, thank you.
You got me.
Tag, you're it.
Imagine a world with no drama. With 4imprint, you don't have to chase down the perfect promotional products. Exclusive apparel, bags, drinkware, and more. 4imprint will help you capture the moment and guarantee to deliver your order on time and on budget. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5:30.
Take a look at that. That's the sound of community gathering for a good cause. The School Tools for Kids event rocked the Capitol Brewery patio this Sunday afternoon. Bob Hoot, a member of local band The Tent Show Troubadours, hosted the fundraising event. 5 hours of live music and drinks in the beer garden, all to collect school supplies and donations for the charity Way Forward. Jill Bradshaw is the community outreach coordinator of Way Forward. She says events like this help kids in the area start school ready to learn.
Bob Hoot has worked with Way Forward Resources for many years. We were formerly Middleton Outreach Ministry, and he's been an amazing partner. He throws this great event on and off for the past 13 years that benefits our Back to School program.
Last year, Way Forward secured over 500 backpacks for 4K through college students. They hope to do the same this fall. And Families for Justice gathered this afternoon for a reunion of their family of activist organizations. The reunion kicked off at Brittingham Park with organizations that work against racial, gender, and systemic inequality in the Madison community. Kids and families were invited to engage in conversations around activism to connect with others wanting to change the community as a collective family network.
We want our kids part of that work. We really do think it takes all of us. It takes all of us to undo the ways white supremacy has been built into every institution.
People discuss topics such as school safety, anti-racist education, and reproductive rights. Well, coming up next at 5:30, Alex is back with another check of your first warm forecast when we return.
They say exercise keeps you young, and one longtime fitness club member is proving it.
Monday, I helped spring a surprise on a senior who inspires so many.
And we will be tracking more rain chances for the upcoming work week. Join us Monday between 4:30 and 7.
Update your bath area for accessibility without skimping on style with one call to Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. In as little as 1 day, get a new walk-in tub or shower infused with Microban antimicrobial protection. Back with a lifetime warranty. And remember, once you receive a free design consultation, we'll lock your price in and guarantee it for 1 year. Now's the time to call during our triple savings sale. Save 3 ways. First, receive 50% off installation of a new bath or shower. Second, 24 months, no interest, no payments. Senior military discounts. And third, call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate from Mad City. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608 729-4466.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines with unlimited data for just $90 total.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. On top of that, you also get 4 free phones.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked, and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Do you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
4 lines for $90 a month, plus 4 free phones. US Cellular, built for us.
When it's time to remodel your home, lean on the experts at Brothers Maine for all things appliances. As Madison and Janesville's local appliance authority since 1938, our experienced staff will make your project easy from concept to completion. Better than big box, Brothers Maine has a larger selection, lower prices, and professional advice to bring your vision to life. On time and on budget. From sales to install, we do it all. Feel great about your purchases and feel like family at Brothers Maine.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5:30.
Severe weather has brought flooding to the Northeast. In at least one instance, it turned fatal. In eastern Pennsylvania, 5 people were killed. 2 young siblings are still missing. Officials report as much as 5-foot deep waters on a road near a stream in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, where a family from Charleston, South Carolina, on the way to a barbecue was caught in the water.
Mass casualty incident like these, which we have never seen before, unbelievable, devastating to all the families involved. We are all grieving.
Meanwhile, high heat is once again affecting tens of millions in the south. Heat warnings extend from Miami to Mesa, Arizona to Sacramento, where the air alone in Death Valley National Park in California is hot enough to fry your skin. According to the National Weather Service, more than 100 million people, nearly a third of all Americans, are under heat alerts. All right, let's head over to Alex with the certified most accurate forecast. Thankfully, not that hot here.
Yeah, thank goodness it's not that hot. Actually, overall, less the drought and less the air quality, pretty quiet overall in the Midwest. So blessings, I guess, for that. Let's start off with our Cliff Notes version. That's the way I like to get going here. Those 3 things that you need to know. A couple of thunderstorms this evening. We'll look at those on high resolution radar in just a moment. The hazy skies, they will clear overnight as this cold front comes through and scours out the smoke. We'll track the smoke in just a moment. And then a mild and refreshing Monday. Promise you that. We'll see just how refreshing things will be in a couple of minutes here. All right, couple lone showers, not very exciting at this point in time. Camp Douglas, just south and west of Preston. We're going to be watching these showers pop up over southwestern and central Wisconsin, and then they will move towards the south and towards the east. Just looking just south of La Crosse and just west of Viroqua right now, a couple lone showers popping up. And our weather model is showing things getting a little bit more exciting. I don't think this is going to quite verify at this point as exciting as it looks here by the time we get to that 7, 8 o'clock time frame, because that's just in 2 hours. So those storms would really have to rev up. Some of our older weather models were not showing quite as much here, but we'll keep an eye on it. And I'll be here as well. Temperatures will dip as that front moves towards the south and towards the east as we head towards that 9, 10 o'clock hour. Those storms perhaps stretching from Madison up towards Watertown. And then as we carry on through the rest of the evening, whew, they go just bye-bye really quick here as we head towards that 10 o'clock time frame and beyond. This is that cold front coming through, and with that will also be the clearing skies as well. I promised a nice day on your Monday. Look at this, mid to upper 70s across the area. A couple of clouds out there really can't be beat for this time of year. Now this ominous looking sky here, look at this. This was just yesterday as the hazy conditions really were prevalent just 24 hours ago. Thank you, Amory, for sending us this photo near Arena. And you go just a little bit further to the west. Thank you, Deanne, for sending us this haziness in the Spring Green area. And that's why I've got the good news here in the forecast. That smoke is going away. You can always submit those weather photos. I like to put them on air. First warn at WISC-TV.com. For the First Warn Weather app. All right, that air quality advisory still in effect until midnight, although as I was saying, I've been having some conversations with the air quality experts and the National Weather Service that it may be lifted a little bit earlier. We'll keep an eye on that too. But where you see the visibilities down at 6 in Janesville and 7 in Viroqua, that's that remnants of that smoke still lingering across southern Wisconsin. But just watch this here. Watch the reds go away as we head towards the early portion of your Monday. Look at the blues. This is the refreshing air that I can promise you as we carry on through the rest of your Monday. As that smoke goes on to the south, the beautiful air will move on in to southern Wisconsin. All right, that gorgeous day on your Monday, temperatures in the upper 70s to right around 80 degrees. And then Armand and folks, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, looking at those shower and thunderstorm chances. Not everyone will see those, although I have some indication next weekend we might have to add a few more of those thunderstorm symbols, which would be a good thing overall, because we need those drops of rain. Because if we move further out into the future, the extended is looking dry. Yeah, we need to collect those raindrops, as you were saying last night, as many as we can.
Yeah, got to make up for that deficit.
Absolutely we do.
All right, Alex, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Still to come, a chance at history on the golf course for Steve Stricker today. See how the Edgerton native did next in sports with Andrew.
Fresh produce is the best produce. That's why at Pick and Save, we invest in Wisconsin farmers to bring you the freshest seasonal picks. So no matter how you shop, your local produce always tastes as fresh as it gets. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
If you're thinking it takes a lot of time or money to upgrade your bathroom, then think again. Call Mad City Baths. In as little as 1 day, convert your old bathtub into an easy access low step-in shower with grab bars and handhelds. Or choose a walk-in tub with relaxing hydrotherapy.
It's a spa. It's my away. I go there, fill up the bathtub, turn on the jets, and I just relax. It's now my spa.
And now during our triple savings sale, save 3 ways. First, receive 50% off installation of a new bath or shower. Second, 24 months, no interest, no payment, senior military discounts. And third, call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate from Mad City. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Madison Magazine Summer Restaurant Week is here. Participating restaurants will provide a 3-course meal starting at $30 featuring wine and more starting July 23rd through the 28th. For a list of participating restaurants, menus, and details, visit MadisonRestaurantWeek.com. It's a perfect opportunity to sample some of Madison's local restaurants. Don't miss Madison Magazine Summer Restaurant Week 2023. Presenting sponsor, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. Supporting sponsor, Bergstrom Cadillac and Chevrolet. Wine sponsor, Delicato and Frederick Wildman.
Fresh produce is the best produce. That's why at Pick and Save, we invest in Wisconsin farmers to bring you the freshest seasonal picks. So no matter how you shop, your local produce always tastes as fresh as it gets. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Mallards baseball, Friday night. Come for the game, stay for the fireworks.
This year, the PGA Champions Tour has run through Steve Stricker. He's won 5 events in 2023, including 2 of 3 senior major titles. And after staging a massive comeback yesterday, he'd look for his 3rd major win of the year today. Stricker was tied for the lead entering today, and here's Strick with a chance at a birdie putt on 15 from Steph Curry range. He has such a nice feel for those greens, and he gets the superhero shot to go. Then on 16, trying to extend his lead, shoots one over the pond, gets it to stick, and look at that roll. His birdies on 15 and 16 would seal the deal, winning his 3rd senior major title of the year. The champion finished 11 under on the day. For Stricker, today's win marks his 7th career senior major title, tied for the 4th most in PGA history, one behind some guy named Jack Nicklaus. It also qualifies him for the Players' Championship next year, where he can overtake Jerry Kelly's record for the oldest player to ever make the cut.
It's been fun. You know, I think I get so emotional because we put so much into it, you know, and this is a special tournament here. Yeah, you know, I'm just having a ball. I'm enjoying the ride and, you know, just hopefully continue and, you know, just trust and believe in what I'm doing.
Exactly 1 month ago today, the Brewers were 34 and 34, and considering the Twins and the A's had just swept them, things weren't really looking all that great. But in the last month, the Crew have won 17 of their 26 games. That's the 2nd best mark in Major League Baseball. trying to bring out the brooms for a sweep today in Cincy. Top 8, games tied at 3 with a runner on second. And Andrew Monasterio lines one to right. Can't quite glove it. Throw is not in time, and that would be the difference maker. The Brewers come back to win it 4-3. What a way to come back from the All-Star break. Crew are 2 games up in the NL Central. And the Brewers announced this morning that first baseman Rowdy Tellez, who was already out with an injury, will be out 3 or 4 more weeks. The team says the slugger had a real freak injury. His finger got stuck in the outfield wall padding at the stadium while shagging foul balls at batting practice. And they expect Owen Miller to play plenty of first base moving forward. And the Mallards shortstop, Cal Fisher, made SportsCenter's top 10 plays last night. Stolen base attempt here. Fisher, the shortstop, catches. And how about that tag? He doesn't even look, just puts it behind his back and lays the tag on. Mallards make it big. They did lose today, but Cal Fisher, your big winner.
There we go. What a, man, just seamless right there.
Unbelievable. I mean, the kid's 18 years old. Doing those things is pretty remarkable. He almost got drafted this year in the MLB draft, but he's going to Florida State to play baseball instead. He's from Deerfield, so a local guy. Really fun to see.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Florida, you're getting a good one.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Andrew. We'll be right back.
Improve your well-being and comfort with a new walk-in tub or shower from Mad City Baths. It's the safe, smart solution for bathing. Our custom features are designed to match your style with premium patterns like Canyon Rock, classic concrete, and more. And remember, we lock your price in and guarantee it for 1 year. Time is running out to call during our triple savings sale. Save 3 ways. First, receive 50% off installation of a new bath or shower. Second, 24 months, no interest, no payments, senior military discounts. And third, last chance to call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are a veteran struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin, with benefit approvals being issued to veterans in just days, not months. You have already made a most noble sacrifice. You shouldn't have to continue doing so. We are here to support you. With pride in the way, it's never easy to ask for assistance, but rest assured we are here to help. The VRAP team is standing by to help. So call 833-WISC-VRAP or visit VRAPWI.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you. On behalf of the state of Wisconsin, thank you.
Another night, another Powerball drawing with nobody taking home the large prize. The Powerball jackpot once again getting bigger after no one won last night's drawing for the $875 million. Tomorrow will be your next chance to claim $900 million, which would make it the third largest Powerball jackpot ever. What would you guys do with that money?
I don't really know. I mean, maybe buy like an exotic pet of some sorts, like a hippopotamus or something. I don't know. I mean,
like it.
I don't even know what I would do with that much money.
There we go. What about you, Alex?
I can't beat that. But what I can say is my obsession with weather started at age 4, so I'm still going to be doing weather. Wouldn't matter.
Oh, okay. There you go. You can ride a hippopotamus on the way to the
That's
store.
right.
Absolutely.
No, that would be an interesting weatherman on a hippo. Okay. Let's take a look at our high-resolution radar. We are watching those scattered showers and thunderstorms that are going to crop up as we move through the evening as a cold front comes through. Not expecting widespread severe weather, but 1 or 2 of these could get a little feisty, but I'll be here.
There we go. Get your lotto tickets tonight. We'll see you again at 10 o'clock.